Matthew chapter 8. The man with leprosy. Verse 1. When he came down from the mountainside, large crowd follow him. Verse 2. The man with leprosy came and knelt before him and said, Lord, if you are willing, you can make me clean. Verse 3. Jesus reached out his hand and touched the man. I am willing, he said, be clean. Immediately he was cured of his leprosy, cut off his leprosy. Verse 4. Then Jesus said to him, see that you do not charge anyone, but go, show yourself to the priest, and offer the gift Moses commanded as a testimony to them. The fate of the Centurion. Verse 5. When Jesus had entered Capernaum, the Centurion came to him and asking for help. Verse 6. Lord, he said, my servant lies at home, paralyzed and in terrible suffering. Verse 7. Jesus said to him, I will go and heal him. Verse 8. The centurion replied, Lord, I do not deserve to have you come under my roof, but just say the word, and my servants will be healed. Verse 9. For I myself am a man under authority with a soldier under me. I tell this one go, and he go, and that one come, and he came. I say to my servant, do this, and they does this. Verse 10. When Jesus healed this, he was astonished and said to those following him, I tell you the truth, I have not found any one in Israel with such great faith. Verse 11. I say to you that many will come from the east and the west, and I will take this place at the first with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. Verse 12. But the subject of the kingdom will be thrown outside into the darkness, when there will be weeping and grinding of teeth. For studying. Then Jesus said to the centurion, go, it will be done just as you believe it will. And its servants were healed at that very hour. Jesus healed many. Verse 14. When Jesus came to Peter's house, he saw Peter's mother-in-law lying in bed with a fever. Verse 15. He touched her hands, and the fever left her, and she got up and began to wait on him. Verse 16. When the evening came, many who was demon-possessed were brought to him, and he drove out the spirits with the word and healing all the sick. Verse 17. It was to fulfill what was spoken to the prophet Isaiah. He took up out infirmity and carried out disease. The cause of following Jesus. Verse 18. When Jesus saw the clouds around him, he gave order to close to the other side of the lake. Verse 19. Then the teacher of the law came to him and said, Teacher, I will follow you wherever you go. Verse 20. Jesus replied, Frogs have horns, holes, and birds of the air have nets, but the Son of Man hath no place to lay his hand. Verse 21. As another disciple said to him, Lord, first let me go and bury my Father. Verse 22. But Jesus told him, Follow me, and let the dead bury their own dead. Jesus claimed the stone. Verse 23. Then he got up into the boat, and his disciples followed him. Verse 24. Without warning, and fierce storm comes upon the lake, so that the wolf swirled over the boat. But Jesus was sleeping. Verse 25. The disciple went and waked him, saying, Lord, save us. We are going to drown. Verse 26. He replied, You of a little faith, what are you so with faith? Then he got up and rebuked the wind and the words, and it was completely clean. Verse 27. The man was amazed and asking, What kind of man is this? Even the winds and the waves obey him. The healing of two demon-possessed men. Verse 28. When he arrived at the other side in the regions of the Gadarenes, two demon-possessed men coming for the tombs meet him. They were so violent that no one could pass that way. Verse 29. What do you want with us, sons of God? They shouted. Have you come here to deteriorate us for before the appointed time? Verse 30. Some distraying for them, a largest yield of pig was fitting. Verse 31. The demon beggar Jesus, if you drive it out, send us into the yield of pig. Verse 32. He said to them, Go. So they come out and went into the pig, and the world here rushing down and stabbed bang into the lake and died in the water. Verse 33. Those tending the pig ran off, went into the tombs and reported all this, inquiring what has happened to the demon-possessed man. Verse 34. Then the world tomb was out of meat Jesus, and when they saw him, they pleaded with him to leave their region. Matthew chapter 8 verse 10. Great faith. The Centurion's faith surprised anything that Jesus found among the Jews, for it combines a loving concern for another person with great trust in Christ. The story along with Christ's application to the unbeliever Jew, verse 11 to 12, points out that we may be excluded for what God is doing by adhering to the human tradition or by failing to believe in the power of His kingdom. Matthew chapter 8 verse 16 to 17, healing all the sick. The articles on divine healing, page number 20. Matthew chapter 8 verse 22, let the dead bury their own dead. Christ saying mean, let the spiritually dead bury the physically dead. The disciple of verse 21 probably wanted to stay with his elderly father until his father died. Matthew chapter 8 verse 28, demon-possessed man. See chapter 17 verse 17, not in, see the articles of power over Satan and demon, page number 80.